All right, it is 5:30. Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to welcome everybody for the to the Metropolitan School District of Mount Vernon meeting of the Board of School Trustees for Monday, June 15th. We'll start with the recognition of delegations. Any persons wishing to be recognized to speak on any agenda item or to be heard as a part of the section of the agenda dealing with delegations or citizen comments are to identify themselves by name and the point of the agenda where they wish to be recognized. Lois is on her way. Normal spot, C1. Okay. All right, we're going to move right on over to routine matters here.
Hey, and if it's okay, we'll take 1A, B, and C together. We have presented you with the minutes from the June 1st meeting, as well as payroll checks and voucher checks, as well as electronic transfers, and also our financial statement for May.
All right. I need a motion to approve the minutes of the June 1st, 2026 meeting as prepared or as corrected. Motion to authorize payment of payroll checks 410071 through 410823, voucher checks 147908 through 147988, and electronic transfers ET 003449 through ET 3003456 as recommended. Any voided payroll and voucher checks not listed on the voucher listing and the above sequences are not approved for payment by this action. And a motion to accept the financial statement for May 31st, 2026 and file it for audit.
So moved. Second.
All right, we have a motion by Ms. Bassesi and a second by Ms. Butler.
Opposite.
Oh, it's off. Sorry. There we go. All those in favor, right?
Roll call.
Oh, roll call vote. Okay. So we'll start with Ms. Bassesi.
Yes.
Mrs. Butler.
Yes.
Mr. Isaac. Mr. Oath. And I vote yes. All right, we're on to unfinished business.
So cafeteria supply bids, our food service director, Jenny Richard, went through and selected the cafeteria selections, and she'll be making those recommendations, and we'll be moving forward.
All right. I need a motion to accept the bids for the cafeteria food and supplies for the 2026-2027 school year as recommended.
Second.
All right. We're going to move to a roll call vote. Ms. Bassesi.
Yes.
Ms. Butler.
Yes.
Mr. Isaac. Mr. Oath. And I vote yes. All right, we're going to move right on to policy revision.
At a previous meeting, the board reviewed and discussed proposed revisions to these policies. We are now recommending the board adopt policy 41304 and 41305.
All right, I would like to get a motion to adopt policy 41304 and 41305 as recommended.
So moved.
All right. All right, we're going to move to a roll call vote. Ms. Bassesi.
Yes.
Ms. Butler.
Yes.
Mr. Isaac. Mr. Oath. And I vote yes. All right, we're on to new business.
And we have the following resignations: Misty Gross, teacher at Farmersville; Tara Martin, counselor for the counselor secretary at the high school; Jacqueline Meyer, head coach for girls track; Allison Mowdy, food service worker at the high school; Andrea Santoro, special ed TA at the junior high; and Matthew Vault, assistant coach for volleyball, half stipend at the junior high.
Okay. I'd like to get a motion to accept the resignation listed above, effective immediately unless otherwise indicated from the list above.
So moved. Second.
All right, we're going to move to a roll call vote. Ms. Bessesi,
Yes.
Ms. Butler,
Yes.
Mr. Isaac, Mr. Oath, and I vote yes. And now we're down to employment recommendations.
We have enclosed the following employment recommendations: Misty Gross, Building Secretary at Farmersville; Aaron Heichelbeck, English teacher at the high school; and Kelly Tuck, newspaper yearbook sponsor at the junior high, and that's a 3 quarters to full stipend.
All right, can I get a motion to confirm the employment from the list above? All right, we'll go ahead and move on to a roll call vote. Ms. Bessesi,
Yes.
Ms. Butler,
Yes.
Mr. Isaac, Mr. Oath, and I vote yes. Non-paid leave of absence extension.
We have one employee, Heather Fields, maintenance at the junior high, is requesting an extension of a non-paid leave of absence from June 1st, 2026 through July 31st, 2026.
Can we get a motion to approve an extension of a non-paid leave of absence request for the above mentioned?
So moved. A second.
All right, we'll move on to the roll call vote. Ms. Bessesi,
Yes.
Ms. Butler,
Yes.
Mr. Isaac, Mr. Oath, and I vote yes. Educational meetings.
Amber Nation is requesting to attend the Student Data Privacy Consortium in Indiana Alliance in Indianapolis, Indiana on June 21st and 22nd, 2026.
All right, looks like we need to get a motion to adopt a resolution permitting personnel listed above to attend educational meetings. Okay. We'll move on to a roll call vote. Ms. Bessesi,
Yes.
Ms. Butler,
Yes.
Mr. Isaac, Mr. Oath, and I vote yes. Looks like we're to breakfast and lunch prices.
So we are recommending keep prices the same as they were last year.
All right. Can I get a motion to approve prices for the 2026-27 school year as follows? Student breakfast $1.50, reduced breakfast 30 cents, adult breakfast $2.75, and lunch prices for type A meals as follows: elementary $2.20, junior high $2.35, high school $2.35, reduced lunch 40 cents, and adult meals $4.85 is recommended.
So moved. A second.
All right, we'll move on to a roll call. Ms. Bessesi,
Yes.
Ms. Butler,
Yes.
Mr. Isaac, Mr. Oath, and I vote yes. Employee travel procedures.
Included in the packet is just some updates and some clarifications to our travel procedure, just some cleanup of the language, and then also the big change is increasing the amount that you're eligible for meal reimbursement on trips that extend past 50 miles.
Can we get a motion to approve the updated travel expense reimbursement procedures for all of MSD of Mount Vernon employees effective July 1st, 2026?
A second.
All right, we'll move on to the roll call. Ms. Bessesi,
Yes.
Ms. Butler,
Yes.
Mr. Isaac, Mr. Oath, and I vote yes. We're on to the corporate resolution for Farmersville and the junior high.
A copy of the resolution is enclosed. Due to personnel changes, Farmersville Elementary and Mount Vernon Junior High, an updated corporate resolution is needed.
All right, can I get a motion to adopt a corporate resolution authorizing the following person to manage the following account: Mount Vernon Junior High School extracurricular account, Stacy Reese, principal, or Jay Hilly, assistant principal, and countersigned by Lindsay Schmidt, treasurer. And then for Farmersville Elementary School, the extracurricular account, Kaylin Herman, principal, and countersigned by Misty Gross, treasurer.
So moved.
All right. Got a motion and a second, so we need to go to roll call vote. Ms. Bessesi,
Yes.
Ms. Butler,
Yes.
Mr. Isaac, Mr. Oath, and I vote yes. Looks like we're down to information and proposals. C1.
She replaced Holly Hatter in IT, in the IT department. So yeah. And she was, what was she before?
She was the information systems secretary.
And she left and came back to us.
No changes on federal government.
We do. Yes. Yes. Not necessarily. It's just the normal program that all schools are a part of. Yep. Yeah, that amount's the same, 49 cents. It was the mill reimbursement amount is just brought more in line with other surrounding school districts. It was at 30, it's at 45 per day, maximum cap. Yes. Yep. Yes. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Next month. Yep. Everyone's favorite time of year. Believe it's second meeting in July is the first presentation.
Hope so.
Those are just expenses in general. Do you have that page? Yes, yeah. As far as the year goes, we're still in the black as far as yeah.
We had to include, we're part of a cohort for our special education department, and they are helping us to make sure we have all of our policies in place that need to be under Article 7. So we we put through least restrictive environment and educational surrogate, and then we are proposing, we have a first read on our FERPA policy, which we already have a policy. We're just updating it to make sure it, yeah. It is policy season, so there will be more. Nothing new on the house.
Paula, did you have something?
We don't really have a plan for that. I know that when our future plans for moving pre-K to Hedges potentially, we would have a playground in the courtyard in the middle of the school. But we really haven't discussed what, we always want to be really careful that someone doesn't get hurt, but we haven't really talked about those swings at all.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if they came off or if they were intentionally taken off because they do have a painting program that they go around and paint the playground equipment. So, okay.
Maybe they. Okay. Okay. Mower. Might have been hit by a lawnmower. Yeah. We'll have them check out those other things. None of that is intentional. Like we're not starting work there. So if the swing is down, it's just either they took it down or someone took it down, clearly. Mm, yeah.
You can contract all your buses out if you choose to do so. So the contractor supplies their bus. We have what we've done historically with Nick specifically is 4-year contracts. And so in the contract we kind of specify obviously the price, but then what model year the bus needs to be or newer. And that's factored into the pricing. And then there's also like a fuel escalation in there, so it protects both of us in case fuel goes. There's a war in Iran or something. Then they're not locked into $3 a gallon, and vice versa. If we signed a contract when it was really high and it dropped, it protects us. So yes, they're responsible for the repairs and the maintenance on their buses. We're responsible for like the cameras and the recording devices that are on there.
Probably need updated.
Yeah. I think that so they did a major overhaul in the route consolidations about a year or two ago, and so I think at that time they took them all down while they're still trying to figure out how exactly it was going to work and if we needed to add routes, if we still probably time that those go back up. Mm-hmm.
We some are back up, and I think Ashley Nichols is in charge of that. I think she's looking at adding potentially another route to West. We will have some different routes when we start the school year to improve ride time for kids, so that they're on the. We do not. We would like that to be reduced. Yes, so that's what we're working. I mean, any number, any earlier so they aren't on the bus. We don't want kids on the bus for an hour and 45 minutes. So I know that she has some plans in place to help that to reduce that time. So we have some buses that go all around in the county roads and take kids home, and their bus routes are really long. And so we're really working to reduce those and hire more drivers. So still looking for more drivers. Ashley Nichols is our bus transportation manager. It is possible, except for they do have some exams they have to take. So we have EL teachers do work with our students to improve their that vocabulary and their knowledge of English. Yes, Stephanie Smith is our No, it will be in English. Well, we had to choose whether we were going to have kids. We have not presented the policy yet to be voted on. We had two options. One option is for kids to put a cell phone in a locker, powered off, or in a backpack, and they can't touch it bell to bell, or to purchase a pouch. And the kids put their phone in a pouch or some stored device, and that's locked up until the end of the day. But the compartments are about $50 each. So we probably will propose a policy that phones are um, in a stored position in the locker from bell to bell. And that's what the law, they give you two options. So that is the option that we'll present to the board. Yeah, nothing was not an option. It's going to be hard for our kiddos to not have their phones with them all day long, but we'll get there. So yes, it will. We probably will bring that for first read at our next meeting. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. And
It was proposed in Indiana, but it got shot down. So
yes, we will be making that transition this next school year, so we will be busy. It would be, right. Yes. There will be some, I would say, to anticipate some chaos because we still will have Tile Factory closed. So we may start with a route plan and that may change once Tile Factory is back open. So we'll have to make some modifications. You can. It's closed. Yep. Yep. You have to take the long way home.
I feel your pain. I have to go around too.
Yeah.
All right. Doesn't look like we have anything for non-staff communications reports from the superintendent and staff.
self-insurance fund still continues to be in good shape.
And now we're asking for high ability volunteers. So we asked for 2 volunteers from the board to serve as members. Did you have more to say about self-insurance? I kind of just cut you off. Sorry about that. We asked for 2 volunteers from the board to serve as members of the high ability broad-based committee for the 26-27 year.
Do it again.
I'm happy to do it. Great. Thank you.
Great.
So we will have Brian.
Should make those 2 since they're not here. You know,
Oh.
we vote them in.
I can feel it coming through the phone.
Yeah. All right. Are there any other questions by the board members? Nope. Nobody online now. All right. We're down to future business, and I think Stephanie usually takes us out from here.
Okay. So our next Monday won't be until July 6th here at 5:30. Then we'll have one July 20th and August 3rd. And then you have a new policy. It's just a FERPA policy to review before the next meeting. So that's all we have.
All right. Looks like we can adjourn the meeting.
All right.